Hey, I'm Jen from Rustic Rehabs. Today I'm showing you how I took these two thrifted pieces of artwork that kind of look like hotel artwork to me and turned them into unique dress form, vintage inspired pieces. Honestly, the hardest part for me was getting them out of the frame and then realizing that it's all one big piece. Usually there is a print with a mat and they all come apart, but in this case, I had to think on my toes and realized I had to actually decoupage inside of this, which can be done. I will show you how. I'm putting it in to give it just a quick size, and then I am going to cut it with a razor blade once I get it where I want it. That works easier for me to get it nice and straight. I paint the back, and then I decided to also paint the mat, which I wasn't planning to do, but after I accidentally got some crockery on it, I liked that better. So here I am using a little bit of water and liquid patina, which is my DIY medium of choice for decoupage. And this is exactly why I love liquid patina. It is thinner than other decoupage mediums. I'm sorry you get so much of my arm here. I should have checked while I was doing this video, but I was very into what I was doing. Spraying the paper seems very scary at first, but the reality is it helps the paper expand and helps wrinkles come out of it. So here I am just repositioning where I can. And again, that's because liquid patina is thinner and so it doesn't get as wet and sticky. So it works really well for me. And then I decided to just go ahead and paint the background too with liquid patina and seal it all in. Here's take two on the other one. Going a little bit easier this time. That's usually how life goes, isn't it? And I'm happy to give you a better view this time. So just smoothing out the wrinkles, and as the liquid patina dries, it's also going to suck those wrinkles back in as it dries. I'm using the dress form paper from Roycycled. This is one of my favorites. I can't believe I don't use it more often. The last time I remember using it, I put it into kind of bougie ornate frames and they sold before I even had it priced. So these are really fun to put in like the girly part of your home, like in a half bath or maybe around your vanity where you put your makeup on, stuff like that. We all need a little girly area in our life, don't we? Now, if I could go back and do this again, I would actually trim it a little bit closer than I did on this piece. And I'll tell you why. Because when it dried, I had so much decoupage medium on there that it stuck to the sides of that little copper frame. I ended up painting over it and making it part of its story, but I wish I would have been a little bit slower, but that's the way it goes. I actually think it's a happy accident how it all turns out. The decoupage medium has dried overnight, and now I'm back with a razor blade and I'm attempting to cut the excess off. And here's where I'm seeing that it's stuck to the sides, and said, I'm going to use my copper patina called Pennies from Heaven from DIY. And so I just started to touch that up, and then I ultimately decided to paint over the edges and make it kind of a vignette with the copper to make it even a little more bougie. Think of the 80s and 90s JCPenney portraits where they shaded all around it, but even cooler. Pennies from Heaven is a DIY patina with copper. It is layerable, so it goes on a little transparent, and it dries really quickly, and you can just keep adding layers until you get it exactly how you want it. I'm just kind of stippling it on here and then letting my brush take me where it will. I'm learning that it's okay to play and let the brush go wherever it takes you. I don't have a lot of experience in this. I spent most of my time in the corporate world in IT. So I'm learning with you that there really are no accidents. Just keep moving, just keep trying it and see what happens, and trust the process. Drop me a comment. What do you think of the way I'm adding this patina? I think it really is going to be cool. Wait till you see the frame. The patina dries quickly, and so now I'm taking some liquid patina and I'm just sealing in the whole thing because I'm going to add some diamond dust. After Christmas, I want to glitter everything still, and I felt like this just needed a little bit more bling. Can you see it catching the light? I love it. I love it. These pieces are available. I don't sell diamond dust, but everything else you can get on my website, rusticrehabs.com, or come in. We're open Tuesdays through Saturdays, and we'd love to help you pick some stuff out. After I put the new artwork in, I realized these frames were way too drab, so good thing I had the copper patina out. A little more pennies from heaven, and that is the chef's kiss. It's always good to stop and admire your work. Look at how good. I'm so excited to show you these. Added a little paper on the back, then added the D-rings, and these gals are ready for showtime. They are propped up here against a walk-on-water dresser, and I am so excited about these. They're sold separately, but I love to see them together in your home, in your girly part of the home. So tell me, what do you think? Are you ready to do this? I've got more of these papers in. You can come on in and try it yourself or order them online. I'll talk to you soon. Get painting.